There's old Arlen. This is up American Fork Canyon, coming through the snow. I think we went on the Weasel up in there. We'd had to get up in there probably with that much snow. Some pretty old mountains up there, got lots of snow on them. There's a jet flying over. What did I say this reel was? Number what? 22. This is number 22. There's 200 foot of rolls on each one of these. There's Orland, and is that Isla? Or? Yeah, that's Orland Island. Betty Liston. We all took a ride in the old Weasel up there. Here, we'll have none of that snowballing. I wonder if that was clay there. There's Narlene. Arlen throwing down the creek. The creek washed the snow off from under there. It's a wonder he didn't fall right. Well, he did cave it off, it looks like. Trying to cave it off again. There's yours truly in my derby hat. Well, looks like I got my pistole on. Here we come. Ought to send these back to CAP and have them put in the paper. No, Cyril Walker got it and sold it. And he got to be squadron commander. He sold it. He got away with a lot of stuff, and I got the blame for it. Well, there they go, and I'm taking the pictures. Beautiful day. Oh, that one was upside down.
Boy, that thing could go anywhere.
Yeah. Canopy was off an old B-29. That's clear up in there where them mines were. There's old Merrill walking along, sinking down through the snow. Here we come, full speed. I'm sitting out on top shooting the Indians. Looks like Arlen's driving now. Arlene and Betty. We had curtains that went on that, but I guess we didn't have them on that day. There's old Merrill getting some movies. This is coming back down the road. I guess they wondered who went up there that time of year.
North Fork, isn't it?
Yeah, this is North Fork.
This is before they had snowmobiles, by the way.
Yeah, this is long before they had snowmobiles. Let's see, this is up when we, Operation Brigham Young that I was in charge of. There's Lehi's Weasel. These guys had a secret code they sent in clear back North Carolina, and this guy in Civil Air Patrol knew code, and he went up and told them everything they sending. There, old Merrill Liston, he swiped one of their radios and hit it, and they says we're going to turn this camp inside out till we find it. Boy, this has got to be a drill team up that I was in charge of up in Salt Lake. They had that General Dean there that was prisoner of war for so long. That's American Fork Squadron there, I think. Yeah, there's old Taylor and Wooden. Looked like they goofed up there a little. This Olympics, they took everything. They was good. Boy, I wonder what kind of airplane that is sitting out of there. Yeah, it's a low winger. But these guys took this team back in D.C. Second back there, the niggers beat us. I mean the colored boys. But these guys was good. You watch them. Left the camera on for a minute, I guess. No, you I guess you could lock that on, yeah. This looks like in some kind of an airplane or car. I don't recognize this. Oh, this is our trip down to Moab. All the CAP went on a trip down to Moab. I've seen Arlene there, Merrill Liston.
There's Randy and Lance.
I don't know half of these kids. There's a whole mess of us. There's about 50 of us went down there. Oh, there's Major Cannon. I recognize him. He went deer hunting with us all the time. That must be his wife. There's Randy and little Debbie. We got out to let somebody go to the bathroom, I guess. She don't know what to think about that. There's Orland's old truck. And no, there's Orland's truck right there, in our old truck. Oh, this is where we were circling around to find the right road. Half of us got lost.
They're just going around in a circle.
There's the sergeants.
Those old cars.
Lance says, look at these old cars. There's
This was
Debbie going.
1973. They just drove old cars.
I don't know what year this was. This had to be in the 50s or 60s. Or
In the
Yeah,
60s.
probably 62.
maybe we could look on the
61.
license plate and see. Of course, it won't tell there. Randy looks about old there.
Yeah, probably 16.
Here we are cooking dinner. Ivy and Merrill and Narlene. There goes little Debbie waltzing off the airplane. I don't know whether this is when I went to Brazil or where I was going, but
She's going.
oh, she's getting there and going with me. She's in the airplane.
With Mark and Lance.
Mark and Lance, and there's Major Cannon. And that's one of the pilots. He's a colonel. That's Joe Bergen. The guy that busted me from colonel to captain, the old rat. No, I don't know. He's an Air Force pilot. There's Major, well, I'll be darned. There's Major Cannon and Randy or Dwayne on top of his shoulders there. He was an ornery son of a gun, that guy. He's from Idaho, liaison officer. He was always making trouble for somebody. This is encampment somewhere at Hill Field, I guess. There's all the girls. There's the ghost town. Remember that? We went out to that?
Oh, yeah.
This is Arlen and I going out before. And then we took you kids out there. R.S. Wilson was the mayor. Oh, I would like to see these now. Old Howard. The three of us went out to that. Howard showed us where all these places were. Took you kids out later.
Yeah, I remember going.
Stayed there all night. There's an old bucket that went down to get water down the mine. Look at that. This guy says go in, use the facilities, and shut the door when you leave. Nowadays it'd be shot full of holes.
Yeah, everything would be ripped off.
Yeah. There he's got his flag, and that opened and closed the door there, that rope, the weight on the door. Well, that's when I had the cab built up on my... There's Howard and got his gun. Gosh, I'm going to have to show these to old Howard.
Can't even get that gun
Old
out.
Howard's been awful sick this summer. Winter. He's had asthma. He's never had it in his life. That's a hard-looking hat. He ain't changed much, but... There's old Mick. That was the time me and Howard and Mick went out there, and it snowed 18 inches the next day.
There goes Mark.
Oh, crash. I'm going to try her again. Randy's giving him a push. Learn
That was the hard one.
learn him how to ride the...
Nowadays they run.
Boy, whoever
right
took
there.
these zigzagged all over. Oh, I'm trying to fly that catch that airplane. That's what it was. Here's the scouts down to the depot in American Fork, and we took a train ride to Was it Salt Lake and back? On the old streamliner. Here we are waiting for the train.
There's Randy with his yo-yo, and there's Gary Gordon. And Ned Veeder, our scoutmaster.
Ned Veeder.
Get these to focus.
There's Narlene and tell them who them people are.
I don't know. There's Mark.
Mark's all spruced up ready to go. Waiting for the train to come in. Oh, and there's the train in. The conductor's telling them all
Kate Christensen.
what to do. Narlene was the den mother, looks like there. And there's that little Debbie.
Kendall Brown, the tall one. Mark.
There's,
Dwayne. Leaders.
there's Dwayne the Veeders. And
Those other kids are
oh, here it is out on the desert again. They had these bathtubs, you see, and they had water coming in them. Look at Dwayne, he's oaring his. You could get all the temperature of the water you wanted from this spring in these bathtubs. People went out there for the rheumatiz. I didn't even, there's where it comes out of there. It was so hot if you fall in there, you probably get scalded. And there's Dwayne daring me again. Probably told him to stay back, so he just jumped right in. But it was so hot it scalded if you fell in there. And then it run down into the tubs, and you could get the temperature of the water you wanted. Well, that old ladder's been down in there, so I guess it's not that hot. I don't even remember where that was. So again, we just had to splice another film. This is still out in the desert. This place where everybody comes out to cure the rheumatism. They found this old ladder deep down in this spring. I think we stayed out there all night this night too. This is us. Boy, that's when we first had the old weasel. Didn't even have it painted then.
There's that thing on your camera yet. It must have been on there 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. This is when old Howard got it and got it running for us.
It's that same thing. It's been on.
Still got the old flotation tanks on it. I got down the leg and sunk this thing in the lake one time. Got going and vibrated the bolt out. There we sit, going down, down, down. Let's see who's all here if I can pick them out. That's me driving it there now. That's taking pictures out the front of it. That thing had run right over trees. Here we go through the creek with it. We took the flotation tanks off after I sunk it in the lake. Howard. Looks like me. I don't know who the other guys are. We're pulling the guy out that was stuck. Here we come. Quite a buggy. I've got some movies somewhere of this. I'm sure that. Oh, there's old Mick Iverson. There's the end.